Okay, just I started a mission. So mission 2, the mission name is, okay, click on show. Let me log in. So username is root, and the password is Oracle. Okay, so let me log in. Okay, once we log in this Linux server, so we have to verify this Ethernet card is connected or not. So if it is connected mode, then only we can connect from putty. So if you want to establish the connection remotely, so you should, okay, this is connected mode. So yes, it's connected mode. If not connected mode, just go to here. So you can say turn off. We are not able to see that icon. So click here. So wired off, click on connect. Now it's connected mode. Okay. So this is the Linux server desktop. So for we discussed okay, Linux is it's a command based operating system. For everything we have to give the command. You need something first. For that also you give the command. The respective command you have to provide. Then only we get the output. So it's completely command based operating system. So where we can run these all the commands. There is a terminal, Linux terminal window. So how to open the terminal? On the right click on the desktop, open terminal. This is the Linux terminal. There we can give all the commands. So now I need IP address to connect remotely. How to get the IP address? If config. Just give if config. This is my IP address 140. So how to establish the connection? Just open the putty session. So 192.168.0.140. Can say yes, click on accept. So login as root. Here also you need to log in. This is the remote connection. Remotely we are login. Yes. So yesterday we downloaded the mobile extra. So let me. It's not, okay, I think it was not downloading. Okay, it's not yet finished. Okay, let it continue. So mobile extreme also the same thing. You can open the mobile extreme, give the username, IP address, username, and the password. So this, if you want to increase this font size, just right click on the white panel, click on change settings, appearance, change. You can select the number, what the size you want to, and you can select the style, what font style you want to require. Yes, it's a little bit increased. Now we are better. So now we complete all the commands like how to see the memory details and how to see the disk details, how to see the memory usage, CPU usage, and how many CPUs are there, and how to copy the files, move the files, remove the files, and how to create a directories, how to remove the directories, and how to create a user, how to create a group, how to verify the user is existing or not, how to verify group is existing or not, group delete, user delete. These are all the things we completed. Okay. Just if anyone missed last classes, go to the sessions in YouTube channel. I uploaded all the this batch recordings. Just go through one by one. Okay. So just go to first record. First record onwards you can go through. First you have to install the so this Linux operating system. You have to create a virtual machine, then install the Linux operating system. Once installation is finished, then start the next record. Next record, each record, okay, we discussed each class almost 15 to 20 commands only. So that these next 3 4 days, okay, next 2 days we don't have any classes. So next till Monday we don't have classes because this is the initial classes. Few of the students they are not at get the laptop, so they requested okay, so just keep classes hold for next 1 or 2 days. So that's why till Monday we don't have any classes. Please go through recording sessions and you can practice. You have to complete for all the Linux 40 50 commands and the Linux installation. Once all are everything is hands on, then Monday, Tuesday we'll start the SQL language. That is the common language for all the databases. We'll start the SQL language. SQL means we have to install the database software, PostgreSQL. So Tuesday we'll see how to install PostgreSQL database, how to connect the database, SQL prompt. Okay. Then Tuesday onwards we'll discuss. We'll start the course SQL language, SQL. Once SQL completes, then start the PL SQL. Everything completely will discussing SQL and PL SQL. As a DBA, we are not writing any code, but we have to know all the SQL and PL SQL part, including PL SQL also. What is the procedure? What is the package? What is the synonym? How to verify the package is created or not? So everything we are discussing. Once we complete SQL, PL SQL, then we'll start the DBA course. Only DBA. Okay, this is the sequence. If you know this Linux and SQL, PL SQL, then we it's a very it's easy to start DBA course. Without these two, it's not possible. Who are already working, yes, they knows. So who are started career now itself, they have to go through from Linux basics onwards. Okay. So let's see the remaining commands. Okay. So how to verify the operating system version? Suppose okay, you are new, you allocated new project there. So for everywhere, for every project, all the operating system is Linux only. Windows we never seen. So Oracle, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Cassandra for all the database except MS SQL database, except MS SQL DB. So except this database, remaining all the database will be running on Linux platform only. Only this database will be running on SQL data Windows platform. Who are working a SQL DB, MS SQL DB or SQL DB, so they don't know Linux platform. Their database, this database will be running on Windows only. So they know only Windows only. They did not get a chance to work on Linux platform. So remaining all the databases, Oracle, MS MySQL, so PostgreSQL and MongoDB and Cassandra, whatever. Okay. So if you take any database, these all the database will be running on Linux platform. So that could be any flavor of the Linux, any flavor of the Linux. That could be so RHL, OEL, and Ubuntu, Ubuntu, so CentOS. You can take any flavor of the Linux. The what are the commands installation procedure is same. HP Linux, IBM Linux. Yes, in most industry they are using RHL, OEL, or Ubuntu. These are the flavors mostly they are using in real time. If you take any flavor of the Linux, so the commands, the installation procedure, what are the commands, 50 to 60 commands, those all are same. So first you get you log in database server. You have to know what flavor they are using, what Linux they are using. There is a command. So sat slash etc slash os release. So for operating system version details, there will be one file is there. Inside the file, the information will be available. So this is the file where this file is existing under slash etc. So if you want to read this file data, you have to give full path and file name. If you are in the inside slash etc, no need to give the full path. Just a simple cat os hyphen release. So if you are in the different location, it means you can say tilde means we are in the root home directory, not inside slash etc. So always you have to provide the full path and file name so that it gives the information inside the file. So let me can see here. So cat slash etc os hyphen release. If you take any OS, this is the file. It gives the operating system, currently installed operating system version details. What OS they used? Oracle Linux server. Oracle Linux builds. Who is the vendor of this Oracle Linux? Who developed this product? Oracle company. So what version we used? 7.9. It's not a RHEL. It's not a Ubuntu. It's not a IBM Linux. It's not a HP Linux. Which Linux we are using currently? Oracle Linux, which was developed by Oracle company. So Oracle Enterprise Linux. So which version we are using currently? It's a 7.9. Like this, using this command, we have to know. So which version currently they are using in the database server. That is a very important to know the OS version details, which Linux they are using. So you have to read this file what file? os-release, where it is existing under /etc. So if you are a different location where I am in, to know the current location, pwd present working directory, I am in the /root. So if you want to read this file os-release which was existing under /etc, you have to give the full path. This is the path. Under this there is a file is there. So cat path and file name. It gives the information inside this file. So this is the name Oracle Linux server. That means we can understand this is a Oracle Linux which was developed by Oracle organization. So what version we are using? 7.9. Clear? So, okay. You can see, okay. There is a echo. There is a echo command. So if you want to display, suppose, okay. So I want to display this. This is the string. If you want to display string, yes, you can use echo command. Echo command. If you want to print the string or text message, you can use echo command. Echo. Suppose you can say this is Postgres session. Whatever you type after echo, it will be print in the next line. You can say to print text or string, you can use echo command. So you can say, suppose, okay, there is a variable. If you want to print the variable information, say yes, you can say export pg underscore, okay, Linux underscore version. So what is the version? 7.9. Just I exported the variable. Now you can see if you want to print the variable value, what is the variable? This is the variable. So dollar, you can say echo dollar, you can say what is the variable value? It hold the 7.9. This variable hold the this 7.9. So it gives the variable value. Like this, we are using echo command. In real time, okay. So if it is database, okay, suppose db2 underscore home. There is a variable to store the home location, db2 underscore host, where the database is running on. The host name, it can store this variable value. So if you export, if you want to find the what is the value, current value, it is holding the variable. This is the variable. So I exported the assign the value 7.9 to this variable. How can assign? Export variable name equal to value. I want to see what value it's currently holding. You can use echo dollar variable name. So this variable currently holding 7.9. Yes. Suppose export Postgres pg underscore home. So what is the home location? This is the /usr local pg SQL. This is my Postgres home location where the software will be installed. This next class we'll discussing. So now I want to see what is the variable, what value it's holding. How can verify? Echo dollar variable name. What variable name? pg underscore home. So to print the message, to print the string or text or message, you can use echo command. That is about echo command. Okay, next. So whatever, after echo, whatever you type, it will print in the next line. That is the to display text or string in the standard output, we can use echo command. So now let me, let me create one file. Okay, let me create one file and edit the add the some data. Suppose there is file name is readme. vi, how to enter the data? vi space file. If file does not exist, the file will be created readme after saving the data. If file is existing, just open the file to enter the data. Let me enter the data, this all the data, can see, just I pasted all the lines. So let me save the data. Yes, how can save this Linux file? Shift : WQ shift 1. So W means writing the data, means I want to save this data, whatever the data entered, I want to save. So you can keep W. If you don't want to save this data, if you don't want to save this data, whatever you inserted. I don't want to save this data. Then this command, just Q shift 1. If you want to save the data, WQ writing and quit. After writing, after saving, I want to quit from this file. Without writing, I want to quit from this file. Q can say. Now file is there. No, there is no file. Here you can say there is no file with the readme. The file name is readme. It's not created because we did not save that data. We did not save the file. If you save the file will be created, the data will be saved. Before the file does not exist, here we could not see any file with the file name readme. Okay, so let me now again va space readme. The file does not exist here. So I am going to create a file and add some data. Click on I, insert mode. Now let me copy here. These all the things and paste here. Now escape, shift colon, WQ, shift 1. W means writing and quitting. I want to save the data. After saving, I want to exit from this file, quit from this file. Now you can say LL. Yes, the file will be created. Where you can say this is the file. Before the file could not created because we did not save any data inside the file. Now the file will be created under the file size. This is the file size. When it was created, this is the system date. Now what is the system date? March 25th, 2154. The same timestamp, the file will be created. The white color, based on the white color, we can identify what are the white color, all are files. All starting letter. If the starting letter hyphen is there, those all are files. Starting letter D is there. This is the directory. You can say this is the directory, blue color. Based on the color or based on the starting letter of each line, we can identify whether it is file or directory. In Linux, it could be file or directory. Those everything is file or directory. That's it. In Windows, everything is file or folder. In Windows, it's a folder. You can say this is the folder. This is the folder. Yes, this is the folder or file. In Windows operating system, everything either file or directory. In Linux, everything is file or directory. Windows file or folder. There folder, we can say folder in Windows. Here we can say directory. The naming conversion is different. The purpose of folder and directory both are same. Okay, so now I created the file and I added some data. So now I want to read the data. Yes, how can read the data? Cat readme, cat file name. Yes, I can read. I can see these all entries are there inside the file. Cat. Can say somewhere I fired the command cat. Let me. Yes, can say go to starting. Yeah, can say a cat readme. So from here, these are the can say initialized typed in notepad. So these all the lines are. This is the data from that file till this. Okay, so. So if you want to read the entire file data, you can use cat command. You can use cat command. So to find the number of lines, number of word count, number of bytes, number of characters from that file. Character means how many characters this one can say? This is the one word, yes or no? This is the one word. Collection of words we call as a line. How the line will be formed? So collection of words. This is one line. How many words are there? 1, 2, 3. Like this, number of words we call as a line. This is one line. So number of characters, it will be formed as a word, one word. How many characters are there in this word? 5 characters. So this is the one character. Second, 3, 4, 5. 5 characters. So collection of characters, it will be formed as a one word. Collection of words form as a one line. Collection of lines will be formed as a one paragraph. So I want to know how many number of lines in this file. I want to know how many number of lines from this file. The file name is readme. You can create any file. So how to find the number of lines? How to find the number of lines? I want to, you cannot manually, you cannot calculate. There are many lines are there. There is a command is there to find the number of lines from that file. WC minus L. WC minus L space file name. WC minus L space file name. You can say WC minus L read me. You can say these many lines are there. 307 lines are there from this file. With a simple single command, we can get the count of lines from that file. So Linux is completely command-based operating system. So there is a file is there. I don't know how many lines are there. If you want to know lines of that file, you can use this command wc minus l. L means lines. So if you want to know how many, I want to know word count. How many words are there? You can use wc minus w. WC minus W. W means word count. WC minus W read me. Can say this many words are there. 12, 16 words are there. Lines, how many lines are there? To get the lines, these many lines are there. Each line there are words are there. What is the word count? 12, 16 word count. Like this, we can get these all the commands. Characters. I want to display the characters from that file. Each character, how many characters are there? You can use M, WC minus M, WC minus M read me file. You can say how many characters are there? So this file name, how many characters? This one? Yes. How many characters? The highlighted one. This is the one word. Word means collection of characters. How many characters? The word?
6.
6. So
5.
like this, inside
6.
the file, this is the file. Inside the file, there are n number of lines are there. Each line there is a n number of words are there. I want to know word count. You can use WC minus W. It gives the word count. It gives the lines count. It gives the characters count. This many characters are there inside the file. Okay. So when you give this one, it print the only length of the longest line in a file. It gives the longest line. WC minus L read me. You can see these many lines are there. The longest lines from that file. Okay. So this is the to print the how many lines are there. To print the how many words are there. To print the count of bytes in a file. Display the count of bytes. C. M. Print the characters from a file. Print the longest lines from that file. So to know the history, suppose, okay, in mobile you got many calls. So how can verify? Suppose 2 days back, 3 days back, we have to go to the history. Call history. There is a call history. So same way here, command history. I want to know, I want to see command history. What are the commands typed? As of now, what are the commands typed in the server? Today, yesterday, day after yesterday. So you have to go to the command history. You can verify. So you have to give command to see the command history. Type history. You can see these many commands daily we are used. These all are like call history. We can see all the calls. What are the calls we received? What are the calls we dial? So here we can say what are the commands typed used in this system. These many commands. These all are history. These commands from history. How many commands total? Almost 500 commands. To get the history also one, it's added in the history. As of now, this is the last command I typed. Yes or no? So to see the existing commands, suppose someone they log in database server, they removed one file. We don't know what command they used. Then you can log into the same server. You can give history. You can give history. It gives the last command. This is the command they used. They typed last. That way, what are the commands they used? The same commands we can see from our end also. We no need to ask them. If we ask the Linux command, they feel okay. This guy don't know even Linux command also. Don't ask Linux commands. You can log into Linux server. Someone they did some okay. Some files are deleted. Some files are So older than 10 days files, they deleted. How can delete the older than 10 days files? You can search in the Google, or you can same server, you can log in and give the history command. It will display the last command. Whoever typed, whoever log into the server, whoever used the commands, all the commands printed in the command history. Who are working, this will very useful. Okay. So next, you can say when you type history, it will give the all the history commands. Now I want to clear the screen. This screen I want to clear. How to clear? Clear command. Clear command. Yes, the screen will be clear. To clear the screen, we use clear command. I want to reboot the system. How to reboot? Yes, you can use reboot or another command. What is the command to reboot the system?
Init 6.
Init 6. Init 6. So in real time, we cannot perform these two reboot and init 6, init 0 because these operations performed by with root user only. Root user we never get the access in real time. We get the sudo access. Sometimes they give the root access some small companies. So if we have root company, if you give init 6 root user access, if you give init 6, the server will be restarted. Don't use this reboot init 6 whatever init 0 because real time servers we never reboot. If it is required due to some maintenance activity, we have to take the proper downtime. Then that will be done by Linux team only, not our. The reboot, whatever Linux server maintenance, that will be performed by Linux admin, not DBA. If you require reboot the server, yes, you have to contact Linux admin. So in real time server, don't practice these all the commands. You can practice in your personal system. Okay. So if you give init 6 or reboot, both are same. What is the purpose? Reboot or init 6? It's rebooting the server. You can say the connection closed. Means the server will be stopping and starting. Yes, you can say the server will be starting and starting. That is the reboot. Let's wait to stop and start until starting the mission. That is the reboot command. Okay. Next, shutdown. So I want to shut down the mission only. I don't want to reboot again. Reboot means it will stopping and automatically starting the mission. I don't want to starting the again. I want to shut down my mission. So you can use init 0 or shutdown command. Let's wait. Okay, you can see it started, stopped and started. Let me log in. Root Oracle. Yes, no need to take again IP address. It almost the same IP address. Let me go to session here. It's inactive mode because the connection will be closed. Now let me restart session. Root Oracle password. Now if you give shutdown or init 0, it will be just shut down the mission. Let me shut down. Shut down. You can see the system is going to down power off at the this is the timestamp. Init 0 or shutdown both are same. You can use, you can see here. Okay, if you want to immediately, you can use shutdown -c channel. Okay, let me cancel shutdown -c means yes, let's wait. Okay, shutdown. Yes, is it shutdown? Correct. Cancel. Okay. So you have to wait few minutes. Okay, if you use init 0, immediately shut down. Okay, we have to wait few seconds to shut down. So if you use init 0, immediately shut down. You can say immediately shut down. Init 0, connection close, then shut down power up. Like this to shut down the machine. We have to, if you want to start, we have to start manually when you use init 0 or shutdown command. That is about a shutdown command. Next. Okay, so okay, to check the internet connection is available on the server or not. To check the internet connection available or not. How can verify the internet connection is available or not on the specific server? You can use ping space google.com. Ping space, let me start the session. Mission is starting. Let's wait to start, complete start. Few database servers doesn't have internet connection. So to verify the internet connection is available or not, you can use ping space google.com. If it is pinging, the internet connection is there. If not pinging, the internet connection does not exist on the specific server. Let's wait to complete start the server. So Tuesday onwards, don't miss the classes. We'll start the SQL language PostgreSQL database installation. If you miss means okay. If you first we have to maintain the regularity. Okay, we have to attend the regular classes. Once complete the course, yes, you familiar with these all classes, so you can immediately keep the resume. You can start the job drives. It will be useful. Okay, who are working or non-working. If you irregularity means we cannot do anything. Whatever course you joined. So root Oracle. So let me can say now restart session. Root Oracle. Okay. So to verify the internet connection, you can use ping space google.com. You can see it's pinging 64 bytes. It's pinging. You can say like this output you get means it's pinging. Means that means internet connection is available. If not pinging, means there it's stuck with this first command only. It's not giving this output if doesn't have internet connection. That way we can easily identify. Suppose if you want to download some software, how you can download in the, suppose you can say there is a PostgreSQL database. I want to download PostgreSQL database. How you can download? There is a website postgresql.org. Click on download. Okay, there is a source method. I want to download this software. How you can download? Right click on the, so this download, click on this. It's going to start the download into local system, not in Linux server. So this file I want to copy to my Linux server. How you can copy? This is the file where I downloaded in my local system. This is the file I want to copy to, I want to transfer to Linux server. How you can transfer this file? PostgreSQL 17.3. Yes, anyone, any idea? Yes. I want to file transfer. What are the file I downloaded? I want to transfer that file to Linux server. How can transfer the files?
Using WinSP.
Yeah,
WinSP.
WinSCP. We have to log into WinSCP. Just a drag and drop. Or else there is a other direct another method is there. So if you want to, here I download into local system. I want to direct download into my Linux server. I want to direct download into my Linux server. Here I download into local system in the downloads folder. If you want to, from here, if you want to get this file, you can log into WinSCP, then transfer the file in the Linux server. I don't want to download in local system and I want to directly download into Linux server. Then take the file, copy link address. Which file you want to download? This is the file. Right click on the file, copy link address, go to the server. Here, wget. There is a wget command to download any software in Linux server. We are using wget space that link pasted. You can whatever you copied the link address. This is the link address https postgresql.org. So enter. It's going to download connected and download the file in the Linux server itself. No need to log into WinSCP and all. can say LL. Yes, the file was downloaded in the Linux server directly. 17.3 This is how you can download directly in Linux server. If you download what are the files there in the local system we want to transfer to Linux server, you can use WinSCP. Or if you don't want to download local system, if you want to direct download in the Linux server, you can use wget command space link, the link address which we copied. It will be connected under download, connected to this website, connected to this address, and I can see connected under downloaded. Okay, that way we can download any software, whatever the things you want to download. Now, if you want to see particular file, you can use ls-lrt. You can use here at that time I downloaded 16 version. Okay, next you can say how to untar. This is the tar file. How to untar tar minus xvf. Tar minus, there is a tar file means zip file. Suppose in Windows there is a zip file all or no. How to unzip? Right click. Can say there is a extract all, or if it is zip file unzip, zip unzip. Extract all means we are extracting the file. This is the tar file, .tar format. In Linux, how to untar? There it's not working. Right click. So you have to use command tar minus xvf space file. We are untarring the file. Can say it's creating one more directory and place all the files inside this directory. This is the entire directory. Now you can start the installation. Okay. So like this, we can tar the file, we can untar the file. Suppose I want to again tar. I want to again tar. cp file dot tar to under user one. So if you want to tar the file, you can say C option, specify that to create a tar file. To create a tar file. So suppose if you want to create a tar file again, tar minus hyphen cvf, not xvf. We are using here under xvf. Under above command to untar the file, we are using xvf. X means extract the file, verbose file. Create verbose file. CVF means create. I want to create a verbose file. What verbose file you can say? This want to tar dot one. This is the original file. You can say tar file is created. You can say this is the tar file I given. What command I used? Tar minus CVF. It's going to create a verbose file. This is the create tar file name. Whatever the file you want to give, this is the original file. By using this original file, it's created the tar file. To create a tar file, untar file. Just if you want to untar file, you can use tar minus
No,
xvf. Extract the file. Create the tar file. Clear? This is the command to untar the file, to create a file. Okay. So any queries from anyone? Can say zip. If you want to zip, yes, zip file name. What are the file name you want to give? You can give. This is the original file name. File one. Let me go to. So can say LL. There is a. Let me yes.
ఇప్పుడు మనం రింగ్టోన్ పెట్టుకోవాలి జిఎస్7 మ్యూజిక్ లో నేను పెట్టుకోవాల్సింది అలా అది అడుగుతుందన్న సబ్స్క్రైబ్
So suppose you can say here what is the file here? Suppose okay. This is the file. So I want to zip the file. Zip dot zip original file. Can say zip file is created. Postgres36.zip. This is the original file. By using this file, if it is Windows, that's very easy. Right click on zip. If you want to unzip, this is I want to unzip. Just unzip. What are the unzip zip file? Unzip. For unzip, we are using unzip space zip file. Yes, the whatever the unzip, the file is existing. That's why it's asking. So it's already existing. If you want to override, replace. Yes or no or rename. Yes, I want to replace. Yes, can say the same. It's replaced. That's how we can zip file, unzip, tar file, untar file. Okay, unzip command, unzip file name, zip file name. Okay, different. There is a diff command. File, suppose file one some data, this file some data. If you want to different, what are the difference are there inside this, inside this? What are the different lines? It will it gives the different. If you want to, whenever you want to compare two files, you can use diff command. Okay, there is a cat command. Cat is the command. If you want to create a new file, yes, you can create using cat file two. The file two will be, you can say, file two will be created cat space. You can say you have to, okay. That's fine. Okay, so we can use VI command. We can use touch command. Touch file to, can say file to created. So it's empty file. Whenever you want to create empty file, the file will be created. That is file two. Let me touch file 7. Touch command file 7. Can say there is a file 7 is there. Where is the file 7? Can say here. File 7 is created with a 0 size. I did not enter any data. Just it's a empty file. Touches the command or VS space file 1. If you want to enter the data and save the data, then only file will be created. So touch is the command to create empty file. So these all are what as a DBA. These are the commands required. So for all the commands, okay, I shared last time. For all the commands, this is the all commands. All the commands placed in one notepad. Can say these are all the hardly 50 commands only. What is the purpose? You can say top command, cat, CP, MV, head, tail, more command, less command, ch1, chmod, init 0, init 6, OMI, ID. These are all the commands we covered. Okay, as a DBA, these Linux basic commands required installations under these basic commands. Once we are familiar with these commands, then we could to start